The most advanced AI chips on Earth depend on a machine built by one company in one small European country. That sounds exaggerated, but it is the reality behind modern semiconductor manufacturing. The company is ASML, based in the Netherlands, and it is the only manufacturer in the world that can build extreme ultraviolet lithography systems, or EUV machines, used for the most intricate layers of leading-edge chips. Nvidia, Apple, AMD, and the rest of the AI economy do not buy these machines directly. Chip makers such as TSMC, Samsung, and Intel do. But if ASML stopped delivering or servicing EUV systems, expanding production of the most advanced chips would become far more difficult. That makes ASML one of the strangest choke points in the global economy. To understand why, start with what lithography actually does. A modern chip contains billions of transistors packed into microscopic patterns. Those patterns have to be printed onto silicon wafer after silicon wafer with extraordinary precision. A chip can require more than 100 patterned layers, and different lithography tools are used for different layers. For the smallest and most demanding features, EUV has become critical. Instead of ordinary visible light, EUV uses light with a wavelength of just 13.5 nanometers. Generating that light is so difficult that the machine creates a tiny plasma by firing lasers at microscopic droplets of molten tin tens of thousands of times per second. The light then has to be guided through a vacuum using mirrors polished to almost unimaginable smoothness because normal lenses would absorb EUV light. The system is not one machine in the ordinary sense. It is a network of precision optics, lasers, vacuum chambers, sensors, software, and motion control systems operating together at the limits of physics. And ASML did not build all of this alone. Its most important optical systems come from Zeiss in Germany. Its light source technology grew from Cymer in the United States. Thousands of suppliers contribute specialized components. So the choke point is not simply one Dutch factory. It is an industrial ecosystem that took decades to assemble and is extremely difficult to reproduce. That is the first reason ASML matters. The second is scale. The semiconductor industry is trying to expand advanced chip capacity. At the same time, AI demand is accelerating. ASML said in 2026 that demand for chips was outpacing supply and that customers were accelerating capacity plans. Yet the company expects to produce only dozens of low NA-EUV systems in a year, not thousands. Each system is extraordinarily complex, takes months to assemble and install, and depends on suppliers that face their own capacity limits. When a market worth hundreds of billions of dollars depends on equipment produced in such small numbers, every machine matters. But this is where the story becomes geopolitical. Advanced chips are now treated not just as commercial products, but as strategic technology. Governments increasingly see the ability to manufacture them as part of national security. Export controls have therefore become a major factor in ASML's business, especially for shipments of advanced lithography equipment to China. China is a huge semiconductor market and has invested heavily in building domestic chip capacity. But the most advanced lithography technology remains one of the hardest parts of the supply chain to replace. That does not mean China cannot make chips without EUV. Deep ultraviolet lithography, or DUV, remains essential across the semiconductor industry and can be pushed surprisingly far using complex multi-patterning. But the farther manufacturers push older tools, the more process steps, masks, time, and cost they may need. EUV simplifies some of those advanced layers and helps make leading-edge production more scalable. That difference becomes increasingly important as chip designs become more complex. The next generation raises the stakes again. ASML is already shipping high-NA EUV systems, machines designed to print even smaller features and support future process nodes. These tools are even more complex than the previous generation. So while countries are spending tens of billions of dollars building new semiconductor fabs, a fab alone does not create independence. A factory still needs lithography systems, specialty chemicals, silicon wafers, advanced packaging, design software, precision optics, and hundreds of other inputs. This is the hidden structure of the chip race. Governments can subsidize buildings quickly, but they cannot instantly recreate the industrial knowledge behind every critical tool. And that is why ASML is more than a successful technology company. It is an example of how modern economic power can concentrate around a capability that almost nobody notices until it becomes difficult to access. The world often talks about who designs the fastest AI chip or who owns the biggest semiconductor factory. But behind both sits another question: who can build the machines that make those chips possible? For EUV today, the answer is one company. That gives the global semiconductor supply chain a very narrow point of failure. It also creates a paradox. ASML's machines help companies manufacture the most advanced technology on Earth, yet the machines themselves depend on an international network that crosses the Netherlands, Germany, the United States, and many other countries. The Chokepoint is powerful because it is concentrated, but it is also vulnerable because it is interconnected. And ASML is not the only industry where a tiny number of suppliers sit behind enormous markets. The same pattern appears in critical minerals, where a few refining and processing hubs can determine whether entire factories keep running. If you want to see another hidden bottleneck that can threaten industries far larger than the market supplying it, watch the mineral choke points that could cripple global industry next.